Hello, everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much.
J'attendrai le jour et la nuit, j'attendrai toujours ton retour.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Canada, Gisele.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Mesdames et messieurs.
Gisele of Canada, singing and playing her songs in English and French for you and for our guest, the lovely Joan Fontaine. Gisele, we await your pleasure.
Then may I suggest that we tiptoe through the tulips?
The English translation of Gisele's next number is, Since You Are Going Away. I'm afraid you'll have to give us the French title, Gisele.
Puisque vous partez en voyage.
Puisque vous partez en voyage, puisque nous nous quittons ce soir, mon cœur fait son apprentissage. Je veux sourire avec courage. Voyez, j'ai posé vos bagages. Marche à mon côté du couloir. Et pour les grands signaux d'usage, j'ai préparé mon grand mouchoir. Dans un instant, le train démarre. Je resterai seule sur le quai. Et je vous verrai de la gare me dire adieu d'abord avec votre bouquet. Promenez-moi d'être bien sage, de penser à moi tous les jours et revenir dans notre cœur.
Savez-vous que c'est la première fois que nous nous séparons depuis que c'est arrivé? Remarquez que ça ne fait que 15 jours, évidemment. 15 jours, ce n'est pas très long, mais songez tout de même à ce que ça fait d'heures.
Le le contrôleur crie entre dire. Le méchant, il sait pourtant bien que je dois rester, mais je jure que s'il le crie encore une fois, moi je viens. J'ai mon amour pour ce bagage, et tout le reste, je m'en fous. Puisque vous partez en voyage, mon chéri, je parle avec vous.
You know, this is one of the times when I think I'd rather be me than anybody. I get paid, actually paid, for listening to Gisele sing, and for being host to people like our guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, I present my friend and the friend of everybody who goes to the movies, Miss Joan Fontaine.
Who would like to say thank you to Canada for letting Gisele come and sing to us.
I imagine Canada would answer the same to you, Miss Fontaine. You spent quite a bit of time up there helping out with the Victory Loan drive.
I loved it. I find Canada exciting, in a special way for me, I think. You know, Rupert, I was practically born with wings on.
I've always suspected it.
Aeroplane wings.
Oh.
I come from a family of pioneers in airplane manufacturing. Anything about planes fascinates me. And Canada's such a thoroughly air-minded country. Do you remember President Roosevelt called it the aerodrome of democracy during the war?
That's right. They trained 125,000 British, Canadian, Australian, and New Zealand airmen during the war. And even before the war, they'd begun to open up the whole Canadian Northland, way up above the cities and railways, by air.
I know. They prospect by air, and they bring in whole outfits of mining machinery by plane, and sometimes when railways and waterways don't reach far enough or go fast enough, the Canadians build up an entire community by air. Do you remember in 1937 when King George VI toured Canada?
Oh, yes.
Well, at one of those little air-built communities away north of the railway, the people got together, packed all the children into planes, and flew them down to an Ontario city to see the king when he passed through.
Oh, yes, I remember reading about that. The kids were all lined up at the station, but when the train pulled in and the king stepped down onto the platform...
The official greeters were appalled, and His Majesty had all he could do to keep back a big laugh, because that airborne reception committee had suddenly become a mob of kids jumping up and down and screaming with excitement around the engine.
Yes, they knew all about planes, but they'd never seen a train before.
Right. Those Canadian youngsters had simply leapfrogged over the age of railways into the air age.
No wonder Canada's northern frontier is rolling back so fast.
No, up there above the boundary, they're just as much children of the air age as we are, with the same flair for doing big things in new ways.
Makes you glad that they have the same reasons we have for doing them, and that they're out to build the same kind of world.
Yes, and as one old apartment dweller to another, I don't have to tell you what it means to know that people upstairs are all right. That, Mr. Lucas, in my opinion, is my opinion of Canadians. And if anyone wants more proof of it, all he has to do is listen to Gisele.
Or to my very good friend and Canada's very good friend, Miss Joan Fontaine. Thank you, Joan. And now everybody is free to listen, but this next song of Gisele's is very specially for you.
This next number should have been reserved for St. Patrick's Day. Paddy McGinty's Goat.
Mr. Patrick McGinty, an Irishman of note, came into a fortune, so bought himself a goat. Said he, sure of goat milk I mean to have my fill. But when he brought his nanny home, he found it was a bill. And now all the ladies who live in Killaloo are all wearing bustles like their mothers used to do. They eat wearable surf and eat their petticoats and leave the rest to Providence and Paddy McGinty's goat. Mickey Riley, he went to the races the other day. He won $20 and shouted, hip hooray. He held up the note shouting, look what I have got. The goat came up and grabbed at it and swallowed all the lot. He's eaten my banknote, said Mickey with a hump. They ran for the doctor, he brought a stomach pump. He pumped and he pumped all that $20 note, but all he got was 9 pence out of Fatty Mickin's goat. But old Paddy's goat had a wondrous appetite. Then one day for breakfast he had some dynamite, a big box of matches, and he swallowed all serene. Then out he went and swallowed up a quart of kerosene. He sat by the fireside and didn't care a hang. He swallowed a spark and then exploded with a bang. And when you go to heaven, you can bet $1 note the angel who had whiskers on his Daddy Mickin's goat.
Giselle's closing song is an entirely different mood, and I hope you like the contrast.
Dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, away above the chimney tops is where you'll find. Happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I?
Au revoir now, and my thanks to Joan Fontaine for being our guest today. Who is our guest next week, Rupert?
One of your favorites and mine, too. Ray Milland will be here to close this series of programs. This is Rupert Lucas, hoping you'll be with us next week.
That old